Greetings, everyone. Hi, this is Dr. Evi. This is the Dr.Evi Show. It's been a while. Today is October 15th, Thursday. Oh my goodness. My favorite time of the year, and it's autumn. Kind of having to change the format here. I was going to go outside, but the weather switched, as autumn does, from sunshine to wind, and I'm like, okay, it's getting a little too windy, so I'm changing the format. That's okay. We adjust. Today's show is going to be, I'm calling it gratitude, and we're going to be reading, of course, from the Crystal Connection, and this is going to be class number 7. I want to give a shout out to new followers. I want to give a shout out, and I want to thank Bay Area Italian Events. Welcome. This is the Dr.Evi Show. And I want to thank Traveler 6138, SMR _stones. Welcome. Flex TUFA Works. Welcome to the Dr. Evi Show. Daily.Food Hub. Oh, Dr. Evi is a foodie. I follow the Anthony Bourdain fan club, and I just loved Anthony Bourdain's show and how we went to different countries, and oh boy, missed that show. So welcome, daily.food.hub, and of course the Anthony Bourdain fan club. Welcome, BEDDUCORI. Suitable, SARTONA, Milano. Welcome. And Jessica Patty, my hairstylist, and others that have joined Dr. Evi. I want to also give a shout out to Leonardo, my king, Kimmy, April, Deli, Pearl, my daughters, Dr. Deb. Thank you for saying I delight in me, says delight in you. Thank you for being my inspiration through. What a year it started out in 2020. Oh my goodness. So Dr. Deb, my heartfelt, my soul sister. I love you. Chef Jordan at Lilydale. Shout out to Chef Jordan in New York. Taryn Galo and Damien.DONNELLY number 8. I think you came from the Anthony Bourdain food club. So cheers and welcome to the Dr. Evi Show. Teen Spirits. Fabio CAPRI Tour. They're in Italy. Stefan LaFaro, my brother. How is France? Oh my God, I've got so many connections to France. I am working on my genealogy book, and I just found out from the documents that I had found, and I'm so excited, because my great-great-great-grandfather was an ambassador to France, and I'm a clairvoyant, and in the dream state, I tell you, I get information. I woke up out of a dream state at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was told, and the spirits do communicate with Dr. Evi in the past as well, and I was told to put in these words, and I put in the words, and this dossier came up at the page with a list of a couple of hundred ambassadors from France, and there I found my great-great-great-grandfather. But within all that, I also found out that my relatives also owned a textile fabric company in France. And the company was Tetaz, THETAZ. And so fascinating. Anyway, I cannot wait for my book of genealogy to come out, and beautiful Leonardo is going to be helping me. Thank you, darling, for helping me. We're going to publish it next year, and so motivating me and whatnot. And so that's France. Hey, Stefan, Tony Novo, cheers, Tony Novo. Out of you in Canada, that's right. Dr. Evi's Global. Cheers. Tanya Martinez, my beautiful niece. You're watching my shows all the time. Mwah! I love you, darling. And Marina, Marinac, Milano. Cheers. Dr. Evi loves Milan. You'll find out soon. Willie Wright, wonderful artist, and MINTT_O. So, those are my shout outs. I wrote a poem today, and, well, you know, with this pandemic, all right, we were unable to go to the hairdresser. Well, once upon a time when I was on Facebook, I had Corona hair. I call it Corona hair because I love bleaching my hair. Okay, okay. So for about 5 months, Dr. Evi had coronavirus hair. So in reference to that, I wrote a poem. However, this is called Gratitude, and I am dedicating this to Leonardo, and it goes like this. Once upon a time, there was a girl with coronavirus hair. Day in and day out filled with pandemic scare. Then one day a king appeared, capturing her heart, capturing her spirit. For you see, lessons in life, in spirit was the message there. Hope sent its signal for only the one and only one picked up. The law of vibration prevails, you see. Coronavirus flipped the switch on all, you see. Don't despair, for no longer coronavirus hair. Gratitude, you see, belongs to you, belongs to me. For 'tis in the simple things in life that which brings us here, where we are meant to be. In the scheme of things, her queen waits for her king. For the worst of times are preparing us for what is yet the best of times to come. And that end quote came from sweet Mother Amelia, that which she says. And thank you for that, my sweet Leonardo, your queen. So I wrote that poem today. And right before we get to class, there's one more thing that captured me. And I saw it today, and I'm going to read it to you. And it goes like this. The truth can take care of itself. It does not require your belief. Terence McKenna gets credit for that, and Terence McKenna wrote that. All right. Crystals. What are crystals? Crystals are energy conductors. We vibrate with crystals. Crystals vibrate with us. Why? Because we are synchronized in spirit, mind, body, and soul. 'Tis the holographic images that which you can emanate within from the crystal, which what we do is crystal gazing. There is a wonderful crystal that is also right there behind me. It's quite heavy, so I'm not even going to attempt to be a contortionist right now and try to pick that up because I have a candle going. But Dr. Evi is surrounded by her crystals, and of course this wonderful crystal wand, that which is so powerful. Manifest that which you desire. I have a story about this ring. I was in California, and all of a sudden, I just thought, wow, I would love a ring with 3 stones on it. Well, I was in Big Bear on a vacation. Lo, what did I see? In the window was this ring that I manifested this. Anyway, I had to have it. So Dr. Evi today is resonating with her stones. Today, because I feel very strong with what my aura, which is golden aura. Dr. E doesn't wear gold very much, but Dr. Evi has a lot of gold. So today I'm vibrating with my gold, my energy, my golden aura energy. Find stones that resonate with you. And we are going to be on lesson number 7. And Dr. Evi, I am hoping that by this point in time, you have found and have resonated with the crystal, okay? And they are very important. So we're going to proceed with class number 7. And we are reading, our class is The Crystal Connection, which is a guidebook for personal and planetary ascension, which is where we actually left off about a week ago. Yeah, we left off about a week ago. So here we go. And it goes like this. And this is where we left off. Here is yet another facet of the oneness of creation. The super holographic harmonics of the heavens is transformed through the UEN. Class, what is the UEN? The Universal Energy Network. So here is yet another facet of the oneness of creation. The super holographic harmonics of the heavens is transformed through the UEN into countless. Hamal Farid join. Welcome to the Dr.Evi Show. Hamal Farid, you have been my Facebook friend for well over 10 years. And here you are. Greetings. I'm so glad to see you. We have never met, but your energy vibrates, and I'm so glad you have joined the Dr.Evi Show. So here is yet another facet of the oneness of creation. The super holographic harmonics of the heavens is transformed through the UEN into countless facets of wholeness, in which image within image consists of matrix transform holograms, each enfolded within the other, each a minutely sensitive harmonic whole within a whole. Omniholographic omnipresence, infusing singularity throughout infinite plurality at each and every zero moment of manifest creation, is the verity that one electron is all electrons. One human is all humans. One galaxy is all galaxies. One omniholographic God is all that is. I am that I am. What does that mean? The oneness, the wholeness, the oneness that is you, the oneness that is me. We're all superseded and connected through what class? The UEN. Within the vastness of spirit and of all that is, what is all that is? All that is the oneness of you. It is the oneness of me. The galaxies. Think about the eminent, omnipotent presence of you, your soul and your spirit. Why are we here? There is a reason for everything. The theme of today's show is gratitude. Think about this. Gratitude. Be grateful for where you are right now. Be grateful for what you have right now. Be grateful for the reason why you are where you are. You know why? You know why, class? You know why, planet? Spiritual advisor to the planet, Dr. Evi says, you know why? Because everything takes its time. Everything has its moment. The grid. You know why? Because the universe is preparing you for the best of what that is yet to come. And just like, and I'll call her Queen Amelia, Enzo says, for Leonardo, the worst of times are preparing us for what is the best of times yet to come. Think about that. Live in the present. Live in the moment. Gratitude. Be grateful. Love, light, and just be the eminence of hope, of health. Okay? That's what that chapter meant. In layman terms, Dr. Evi says, well, let's proceed with the other chapter. Humankind interfaces with the UEN in great glory throughout the cycles of eternity. The archetype human genetic image has been seated within innumerable facets of the universal mind, thereby enriching the myriad creative faceting of this divine image form. The archetypal human originated and is seated within the causal realms of the heavens. This primary image form of the one serves as the weights and the measures for creatively diversifying this archetype thought pattern within the many mansion worlds and galaxies. The mind of the archetype human projects, untold human blueprint thought images to be processed through the UEN class. What is the UEN? Universal Energy Network. To their appointed universal spectrum worlds, thereafter enacting alpha omega cycles of creative service and evolutionary enrichment. Class, what does that mean? You know what that means? This is so exciting. It means the omega, which is the beginning, and essentially throughout the creation of thought process of that which begins with you. Your future thought processes and your holographic images, the thought patterns that which you are setting the images for, the blueprint of your thought are pivoting and thus are waiting to be created. Your creative form, your creative thought, your creative holographic images, and your project of artwork, your muses, your inspirations. Leonardo, you know what I'm talking about. That is what the universe is preparing you for, and that's why you are within the grid, the universal grid. Gratitude. Be grateful where you are. It's so exciting because you're manifesting everything that which you desire through what? The Universal Energy Network. That was an exciting chapter. I loved that. Do you feel the energy of that? Oh my goodness. How wonderful is that? Think about that. Adamic man was created simultaneously in the heavens and transposed along energy grids into physical embodiment from a divine form, which he is to return to after this exploration of consciousness. What does that mean, class? You, I. We are the image of the divine. The formless thought processes of the divine. The creative divine. What does that mean? When we transition to the other side, we turn into, we become, and we are light. We became from the light. Where did that light come from? It came from the divine source. The divine source of the energy, of that which you were created, that spark of life. Guess what? You created your spark of life. I created my spark of life. I created the spark of life of my beautiful children. I manifested my children. For 18 years, I wanted a daughter. I walked around. I was in retail. All these girls. I worked at the at the MGM. I wanted a daughter. I wanted a daughter. I was 38 years old when I finally, the seed Kimmy came. I visualized my beautiful daughter. Today, she is the image of my vision. You are the image of your parents' vision. You capsulate the cells, the energy of your predecessors, your ancestors. That's why I'm so excited to write my book of genealogy, because your ancestors are within your cells and your DNA. Oh, wait till Dr. Evi's book comes out. I'm going to teach you all about that. Your ancestors and genealogy have a lot to do with who and what you are. Why? Because you are the total sum of all that is. You are the total sum of all your past incarnational lives. I'm not going to get ahead of ourselves here, but isn't that exciting? That is what you call metaphysics. You are tuned into the Dr.Evi Show. My name is Dr. Evi. I'm a spiritual advisor to many across the globe. Metaphysics is the philosophy of science and thought. Class number 7. And I hope you're enjoying this lesson. Gratitude. Be grateful. The primary face form image and genetic light codes of the archetype human are utilized as a type of grand celestial template through which abstract light flows, thereby imprinting the codes of the human in a conjoining with the blueprint of the alpha omega evolutionary cycles, to then be dispatched into creative enfoldments. The human originates as light crystallized from the abstract realms, which is, I just said that. The human originates as light crystallized from the abstract realms and created as a light form intelligence matrix that goes forth from the higher heavens and further diversifies the seed codes of the human in countless creative ways to enlightens manifestations, thereby glorifying the One. The human is a light vehicle through which the eternal is made host onto the endless evolutionary pathways of enrichment. Dr. Evi is turning the page. What does that mean? You, class, I, me, we are the vehicle. We are the soul. This body is the soul embodiment of the vehicle of light. We have been infused by the divine source of the One. We are the vehicle coded light source of energy, of thought. This body, this is Dr. Evi's body. The total sum of all of our past incarnational lives. You, look into yourself. You are the total sum of all your past incarnational selves. You are the light embodiment. Your body is simply the vehicle of that which your light code embodiment is using right now. In the dream state, Dr. Evi is writing a book, Validate Your Dream State, Validate Yourself, which is another form of communication that which your body has the ability to communicate with the other side. Based on the vibrational frequency of your voice, Dr. Evi gets images, numbers, and vibration from spirit. Class number 7, you should know that by now, but I'm just putting that in for the ones that are just tuning in. You are the embodiment of the light code that which, as light, you are the source of light. Your light is never extinguished. Okay? Alrighty. That was quite exciting, actually. Metaphysical philosophy, my genre. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. The supreme archetype image of the human diversifies into the next level of primary images, also seen as face forms, serving as varied and as related image patterns that function as further step down templates. This process further differentiates in other celestial realms. This is very important. Vast fields of human intelligence domains are as grand stars emitting awesome fields of genetic image patterns, all being dispatched along proper astrophysics of templates and grids of the UEN class, the Universal Energy Network. The genetic image patterns are inbuilt with the entire blueprint of evolutionary unfoldment for a grand alpha omega cycle. These patterns are processed through the appropriate interdimensional energy meridians and threshold matrix zones with great mathematical geometrical precision, matching the matrix code patterning of a given genetic image pattern to its assigned matrix domain of development. As the light code image enters the assigned matrix domain, it is processed through various threshold levels. Italian Coral joined. Cheers, Italian Coral. Welcome to the Dr.Evi Show. You're on lesson 7, reading from the Crystal Connection. Welcome. As a light code image enters the assigned matrix domain, it is processed through various threshold levels as the human self is synchronized with unique rhythm codes of the domain and then further processed to the individual specific evolutionary circumstances. Some of the threshold levels to which the self is synchronized include corresponding star seed fields, galactic threshold rhythm patterns, universe specific code membranes, planetary grid work, timepieces, and incarnational grids, and genetic patterning tables specific to body vehicle information spectrums. The heavenly code is seeded into celestial and star fields of growth, there to enact scenarios that partake of and advance the overall light indexes of the threshold's intelligence field. What does that mean? My dear class, my dear planet, my dear universe, the omega, the alpha omega cycles of that which we are a part of and which we are connected to. We are simply connected by the star's seed, the seed, the vibrational seed of light, the corresponding blueprints of soul, of that which we are all interconnected, and the reason why you are here right now in the physical. Thereupon, we have the ability, as Dr. Evi does, astral travel. We astral travel. We have the ability to connect with our star seed connections. The grid that which you set forth every single day. Your life grid, your soul code, that which you are. Every soul has its variable as to why you are here. The reason you are here, the reason you're here watching the Dr. Evi Show, the reason you are waking up and you're creating a piece of art, the reason why you are creating and manifesting that which you desire. What is your next manifestation, that which you desire? That grid upon that which we are all a part of, because we are all part of the universal energy in one network. We are all part of the grid. The reason why your soul purpose, and because of the variable as to where your soul level is and where you are, it's all about lessons. It's all about life. What are the lessons in life? When you tap into the divine, and Dr. Evi is going to show you how to do that throughout the classes, and my lessons will not end. Why? Because we're always learning. Okay. The light code that we are, and the light source that which we emanate from, and the light source that we can connect to, as I crystal gaze into this, the abstract of light within this crystal, I emanate the light source. You emanate the light source. We are all part of the connection. Why? How? Humankind's development through eons. We simply choose to use the body as the vehicle upon which, in the physical, we all walk around. Everybody's got something to do. The problem is you think you have time. We don't have time. Manifest that which you desire, because time is not on anybody's side. On that note, I'm going to tap out. Thinking about that. The blueprint of light and the blueprint of soul. Gratitude. Be grateful. Be grateful of what you have and who you are. Remember, life as we knew will never be the same. The COVID has changed. Everything has changed the planet. What is it that we can do to overcome? Yes, we're wearing the masks. Masks are very important. The COVID is real. But what is also real? Your energy source, your ability to tap into the higher light source. As my crystal invocation goes, roses are red, violets are blue. This crystal has been programmed especially for you. Always remember, dear, to hold it near, because it's been programmed for health, wealth, and happiness too. On that note, this is Dr. Evi. I'm going to tap out. I'm going to do a show tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. I'm feeling very golden with my golden aura. I want to send you a star. Quick catch it, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Thank you for joining the Dr. Evi Show. You have a great day. Love and light. Thank you. Okay.